Hello, welcome. My name is Kwabena. Welcome. Please subscribe to this channel, share the channel with your friends. Today, I want to talk with you or to you about one thing that you need above all to succeed as an entrepreneur. One thing. If there is one major thing that, if nothing else is on the table, one thing that you would have to keep going, and that thing. If you don't have it, being an entrepreneur will be so difficult for you. Most people will talk about, the talent, the creativity, the vision, the team, the finance, the market. All those, they are critical. They are important. But if there is one thing that you need as an entrepreneur, from my experience, it's the ability to be the one going when everybody else has given up. The ability to not to quit, the ability to keep going, the ability to keep fighting, the ability to keep pushing forward when everybody is saying stop, when everything is turns against you. Because in reality, that is where it comes down to. It comes down to the money will not work, the product will fail, the team will give up, some institutions will fight you, you will break down. But if you have the ability to keep going, to pick yourself from ground when everything else is not working, that ability will make sure that you succeed. If there is any difference between those who didn't win and those who won, it's because those who didn't win never gave up. They kept going, they kept learning, they kept becoming better, they kept asking, they kept pushing. They were told no, they didn't go. They kept going. That skill, that element, that ability to keep going when everybody is saying stop is that which will guarantee your success. So many people are very risk averse. So many people are very comfort driven. So many people don't want to make any mistake, especially if you are from our country and you have been to school. Most of our people cannot focus on one thing as business. I want to focus on building a construction company. No matter what, I will keep learning. I will change the methods. I will change the team. I will probably change the client. I will change the location. But that dream, that idea, not to give up on my dream of owning a construction company, owning a retail business, owning an IT firm, building a financial company, building a big commercial firm, being able to build that tractor, that vehicle, that instrument, that tool, that business, to keep going when everybody is saying stop. That is what guarantees success. Those who are not resilient, because it's a tough fight. If anybody tells you that they will succeed that easily, maybe they would, but I didn't find out that way. I mean, when we started, no money, no intelligence in school, yes, no connection, no market. But the ability to keep going and to keep learning and to not quit is what has kept us up to this date. So if you determine to build a business, or if you're in the middle of you building a business, if anything will make you leave that business, it will be your ability to give up when things get tough. When there is debt, when there is disagreement, when everybody leaves you, when the business crashes, when the market crashes, when the dollar is going, when the city is weak, when there is a change in government, when somebody who promised you is no more in the scene, when the major client cuts the deal, what would you do? Most people don't have that. That's why most people, business is about risk. Entrepreneurship is about risk taking. If anybody tells you it's not about risk, life itself is about risk, but business is about risk. You will make some crazy decisions which will turn out to come and destroy everything that you have ever built. Can you re-engineer? Can you reorganize and get back to play the game? That psyche is what makes you win. A lot of people want to win by being careful, by being, they want others to go for it, and then they are behind learning from them. Mentorship is good, it's true. Everybody says mentorship, yes, it's good. But no matter who is your mentor, no matter who teaches you how to drive, it gets to a point that you must be the one who should take the key, you spark the car, be on the road and face all the nonsense and all the crazy things that you have to meet on the road. sometimes even hit some people's cars, fall in the gutter, crash, and you still. That's how you become skilled. That's how you build your capacity. That's how you build your ability. And that is how you build courage, boldness to keep going. That's how you build strength. You cannot be a tough leader. You cannot be a tough business person if you are the one always following. You want everything to be perfect. You don't want risk. You don't want nonsense. You don't want losses. You don't want any disagreement. You want to be perfect. People will no. If you don't want controversy, then don't build anything. If you don't want people to talk about you, don't build anything. If you don't want people to cheat you, to run away with your money, don't build anything. So if there is one thing that you need to keep going, it is the ability not to give up on yourself, not to give up on your dream, and not to quit. Yes, you may change method. Yes, you may take some rest. Yes, you but just tell yourself, I'm not quitting. I'm building something. I'm building a business. I want to build it big. You must have a big dream. You should be able You should also be able to start small from wherever you are, and never think that starting small is how things start in this world, especially if you don't have much. But never stay small. Go for the big dream. No matter what people say, people will give you all kind of intelligent advice. You still have to take the bullet if you want to go. No matter what no matter who will protect you, when it comes to success, you must take the risk. And when you take the risk, there is a tendency that you will fail. There is so much tendency that you fail. But success is not for the weak. Business success is not for the weak. Entrepreneurship success is not for the weak. Nobody has ever become great. You don't win any sports. You don't win any war by being weak. It's never. You have to have the mind of a winner, of a champion. And you should be ready. And when you meet challenges, it doesn't mean that you're cursed or you're stupid or somebody is doing you. It just means that you have a lot to learn. And if you don't quit, you will learn. You will go through the process. You become better. You become tough. A lot of the things that we know, we were not born with them. A lot of the things that we know, because we made so many stupid, crazy decisions, wrong decisions. Some of them we didn't have to, but we didn't know any other way not to. So that is how you win as an entrepreneur. If there is one key you need, is that ability not to give up, not to quit, and to keep going, and to be ready to hit the ground and then fail and 4,000 times and still keep going. So many people will never start. They have very nice ideas about business. They have all the perfect. They write all the business plan. They package them. They are waiting for somebody to give them money to start that business. Most of us will never have that kind of opportunity. Most of us would have to. Yes, you have prepared a fantastic business plan. You need 10,000, and you don't have it. Maybe you have just 100 cities. No matter where it is, that's how you start, and you will lose. Sometimes you will lose that money. Sometimes you will just look back and say, why did I even have to do that? Because that's how you start to learn. So the force is in the doing. The force is in the doing. The magic is in taking the action. You never become intelligent just by analyzing it. You become skilled, equipped by taking the decision to keep going when everybody else has given up. So if there is one thing that will separate you, because that you are the only person who can stop you. Nobody can stop you, and that's the beauty of life. Nobody can stop you from pursuing your business, pursuing your dream, going after what you desire. Nobody. They can fight you, they can threaten you, but so long as you're not dead, you would always have that one critical decision, which is, do I have to leave it or have to keep at it? And for me, that is what has never stopped us from winning. Because nobody can stop you from winning. You decide, I'm not doing it anymore. The bitterness, the losses, the disagreement, the betrayers should not stop you. They should not stop you. If they stop you, you didn't want it. You should want it so much that nothing. Yes, you can change the business plan. You can change the business idea. You can change the business location. You can change the team. Sometimes you can even break. But to call it off, you said, I'm not doing business anymore. I'm not being an entrepreneur anymore because I've lost too much. People have disappointed me too much. I don't know what to do again. It means that is the only thing that will stop you from achieving your dream. But so long as you don't give up, so long as you're learning, because it's about constant learning. It's constant learning about the money, about the market, about the product, about people, about yourself, about planning, about the structures, about the systems, about tuning, all kind of things. Continue. It's a constant. Those who even have billions still go through the same processes as you. Now they play it maybe in the big, figures, but it's the same thing. Nobody is so sure 100%. Nobody. And so if you're not sure, it's not anything new. But for you to win, you must have that determination not to quit, on that desire that you have to build this business into a great business, or on that desire to take this idea and turn it into a business. That is the only thing that you need to keep going. Because if you push, because in the pushing is where you start to meet new things, new ideas, new people, new connection. People start to introduce things to you. You start to trust in your intelligence. You start to have some level of confidence. You start to challenge, the status quo. You start to see that which works and that which does not work. That, if there is one thing, is the thing not to quit, not to give up. Be tough on yourself. Be resilient. The best of boxers, they always training. They don't quit. Once you quit, then you have no option to win. I'm not saying that if it's not working, keep going, learn, because that which you're doing is that you're becoming better. You're learning. But then to say that I've lost too much, I've been disappointed so much, so therefore I'm not going to do it again, I'm not going to do it again, that is the only thing that will stop you from succeeding. Anything that you set for yourself, any dream that you set for yourself, any endeavor that you ever undertake, if you don't succeed, it's not because it was so difficult, it's because you quit. It's because you gave up. Sometimes it will take you 5 years, sometimes it will take you 10 years, sometimes it will take you more than that. Sometimes it could even come earlier. But all that you're doing is that you are building network, you are building capacity, you're learning, you're becoming sharper, you are getting more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding, more techniques, you're understanding things, you are becoming skilled, you're developing different mindset, you're upgrading your skill set. Those are the things that will make you, that will make you succeed. So if you see anybody who has become masterful at anything, it's because they didn't